Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin and this is Naio Makeup. In this video, I'm going to show you how to contour like a boss. We're going to show you creams and powders, and we're going to show you how to highlight and contour and make your face look beautiful and skinny. Maybe not like that though. Let's get started. So I've already applied some foundation, just a simple foundation, and I'll show you which one. It is Skin Base from Illamasqua. And then we're gonna contour. We're gonna be contouring today with cream-based products and also powder-based products. So I'm going to contour with NYX Sculpt and Highlight, which is my favourite. I've tried lots of different ones, but it's definitely my favourite. They do it in lots of different shades, so you can adjust it to your skin tone. I'm not the brownest berry you've ever seen. I am quite pale and freckly. I'm going to start with the contouring. So when you're contouring, you're trying to create an illusion of depth. And the depth that we need will be your cheekbones, just underneath there. It's to suck in the cheek. So that is going to suck it in like this. Something like that.
So it's not quite sucking in, it's suckering in.
It's suckering in, yeah. Is that weird?
Well, no, you sucker.
You sucker!
Yeah, you sucker, mother.
I had a cat called Sucker, because she used to do this.
Oh God, yes, I had a few of those as well.
Then we will contour underneath the chin. Not everybody has to do this. If you have quite a prominent chin, like I do, so I'm popping that underneath. I like this applicator as well because you can just put it in, and you can even blend it a little bit, which helps you. It's also great for the old duo chin. I mean, we could keep going down forever with this, really, couldn't we? When I have a spray tan, I make sure the girls go right underneath there, so it adds a shadow to the old duo chin. And then we are going to contour the top here. If you have a large forehead and you want to shorten it, you can use
an axe.
You could use an axe, or you could have a fringe, or you could contour. I am going to put some under this bottom lip here. And that will make the bottom lip look bigger. We don't really do it on the top lip, we more highlight on the top lip. And then we're going to come down the side of the nose. My wonky nose. So you can straighten a nose. I've got a friend. You like my stories about my friends. I've got a friend who's got a wonky nose. I don't think it's that bad. She wants a nose job and everything. So we tried to contour it once. I don't know if I've told you this story before.
I don't think so.
When contouring sort of first came out, we tried to contour her nose. And eventually, a few glasses of wine later, made her look like Michael Jackson. Which was, I thought was brilliant. So you're going to square off that end. These do not need to be perfectly straight lines on this side, but it needs to be quite straight in the middle. If you hadn't got quite a prominent jaw, what you could do is highlight here and also contour underneath to make your jaw sort of stand out if you've got quite a very slim face and you wanted it to look a little bit more jaw-like. Is that weird? You wanted it to look like you have a jaw.
Prominent.
And not, or you can also do that. I have a jaw, like most human beings. Now we're going to highlight. I'm going to highlight at the top of my lip. And under my eyes, we're going to do a angel wing shape. So you're just kicking out, going quite close to the eye line, so quite close to that lash line, and wing it out. Same on this side. So you can see that it creates like a angel wing shape. You can then do the centre. I'm going to do that after, just because it's so tight. You don't have to do it after, you can do it straight away if you want to, but I'm going to do that. If you want your chin to be more prominent, you can then highlight it. My chin is far too prominent, so I'm definitely not going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight the middle of my forehead to bring that out. What that'll do, it'll make this part sink back and this part come out more, so it'll look more curved rather than a big flat forehead. Going slightly up to the brows. And then we're going to do these lines here. Because if they aren't highlighted, they will still look deep. You want to highlight them so they look like they're coming out more. And imagine if you put the contouring colour in there, you would then make yourself look older. But that's a whole different video. Then I'm going to contour here out to create a little bit of depth on the eye. And now I look like a lion. So we've contoured under the chin to shorten the chin, in on the cheeks to make them more cheekbony. Is that weird? I'm just making up loads of words today for you. Down the nose to slim the nose, top of the lip to highlight that, to bring that out. And then we've contoured under the lip to make that look bigger. And we've done the eyes to create depth there. And we've done the top to shorten the forehead. And then we've highlighted the forehead as well. I will highlight through the middle of the nose, but I'll do that after I've blended. Now we're going to take a sponge. You could use a brush if you wanted to. You can use like a wedge sponge if you wanted to, like a little cheap wedge sponge. You don't have to use these egg-shaped sponges. So I'm going to blend this now. I'm going to blend the darker parts first. So we're going to do the contouring first. And we're going to do this with the round side of the sponge. Just tapping that to blend the edges. And then we're going to do the cheeks. I'm going to do my forehead. And I'm going to do the side of my eyes. Then I'm going to do the highlight. I'll leave the nose till last. I'm using the pointy side of the sponge now. And my forehead, which I'm using pretty much the side of the sponge now, because it's a bigger area. And then I'm going to do under my eyes. But I need my setting powder ready for that. I've got number 7 loose powder. I'm just going to have that ready to set under my eyes. If I don't do that straight away, everything will start to crease, and when I come to set, I'm just going to set in creases and it'll not look good. So we're going to start from the inside and work out. Just going to go over the top of my eye a little bit, and I can set that. And I'm going to do this side, just the same. And I'm going to do down the nose. And as I blend, I'm going up into that corner. Now we're going to highlight down the middle of the nose. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. Now that's all blended, I'm going to seal with a translucent powder, or you could use a clear powder. You don't want to add any colour. That's the main point. It's literally just going to set everything. I'm just going to use my fan brush and make sure there's no excess anywhere. Or just because I like the feel of it. You know when girls shop for makeup brushes, they like go like, oh, I like that one, it feels so nice. I'm gonna have that one, it feels so nice. So that's all the cream based products. So now we're gonna move on to the powder based products. I'm going to use a really cheap, affordable brand, which is called Collection. I think it used to be called Collection 2000. It's quite a good contouring kit, this is. So this has in a highlighter and a lowlighter. So you're going to highlight and contour. So to contour here, we're going to use that one. I've got a slanted brush. We're just defining this contouring and making it more exaggerated with the powder. So we're going to come from the edge here, make that look deeper and just sweeping out. Again on this side. So it's a heavier touch here and then lighter as we come through. A little bit across the forehead, and then I'm going to sweep over the eye here, and then down the side of the nose. I've got a pinched brush, I'm going to use in the contouring powder, and with that I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose. And I'm going to use a big brush just to sweep over and blend that. Then we're going to use this highlight. I'm going to use this brush to go down the middle of my nose. Make it nice and slim, skinny nose. Have I now got a Michael Jackson nose? I hope so. And then I have a flat brush. I'm going to go into the highlight and highlight the cheekbones on top. It's going to give you a youthful look and a youthful glow that we all want. We all want to be young forever. Forever young, is that a song?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put a touch through the centre here, just to slightly highlight that. Ah, one more place we need to highlight. Just seen it at the corner of my eye. Going to take my finger, highlight a top of your hair. Then when you put your lipstick on, it's going to highlight it and make it look bigger and fabulous. Because who doesn't want big and fabulous lips? So there you are. That's how to contour your face. Obviously, you would then put your lippy on, put your eye makeup on and your brows, and you'd be ready to go. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it helped you. I hope it was very educational, as all of our videos are. I'm a little bit silly as well. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram. All the products we've used today are in the description box below. And subscribe to this channel. It costs nothing. It's just a click of a button and it costs nothing. So get it done. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! If you go like that with your face, it makes your nose look dead skinny. What, can you do it like that? Can you do that?
No, I'm just flaring my nostrils.
I mean, look at my nose now. And then look right now. And look at my nose now.
Yeah, I can do it.
Look, because I tell you what, that's awesome, that. Who needs contouring when you can just do that?
Because you really,
Because they look really lovely like that, and the voice that it makes you do is lovely. So imagine, some people might have a nose job that makes them talk like this. Maybe that's what, not Chris Eubanks, the other one.